The adjective for this year is unprecedented. An unprecedented pandemic, an unprecedented church year, an unprecedented everything. And like you, I've grown quite weary of this word unprecedented. Unprecedented also means exhausting, confusing, unsettling, and sometimes even scary. This unprecedented year has cast its shadow over everything. Over our Holy Week and Easter, Pentecost, All Saints' Day, and here Christmas, this most joyous time of year, has the shadow of this unprecedented year cast upon it. And yet, at the same time, we have discovered things about ourselves in this unprecedented year. We have discovered just how creative we can be. As a church, we've had to adapt and adopt many things we would never have thought possible. We've been willing to try a thing. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. We are tenacious. We keep trying. We don't give up. We keep moving forward, knowing that God will help us, and sometimes things work out better than we expected. We have discovered that we are generous people as well, that when the chips are down, we are willing to give of our time, our talents, and our treasure, because we love one another, and we love the gift of community, especially in a year when it is so hard to gather in person with those we love. We've also discovered in this long slowing down of this year, when the frenzied rush of work and activity has been taken from us, we have been invited to sit with ourselves, to discover things about ourselves that perhaps we didn't notice before, to recognize our own shadow sides, or the wounds we've long hidden. I, for my part, have had to learn about my limitations, that as much as I wish I did, I cannot know everything, and I sure can't plan for everything. I've had to trust in my own gifts and other people's gifts to make solutions where there seem to be no possibilities. And I've learned to sit with my own failures, that things I tried did not work the way I had hoped, and that even these failures are signs of God's grace because we keep going. And Christmas is a time of limitations. We don't often talk of it that way. But we who are Christians believe that God became human in Jesus Christ. Human. Limited. Jesus could not be in all places at the same time. He had a body like you and me. Limitations. And the limitations that Jesus took upon himself were meant as a gift for you and me. That he took on our limitations to show us the depth of his love, to show that our limitations were not a barrier to his love, and that our limitations, in fact, could be a doorway to God's grace. We think of Christmas as this time where everything is just supposed to be perfect. And yet, year after year, even in a year that is precedented, that things never turn out the way we had hoped. But by the grace of God, sometimes they turn out better than we had hoped. So in this Christmas season, remember that Christ took on your limitations too. What do you struggle with? What shadows perhaps have you seen in your own life? What limitations do you feel in your body, your heart, your mind, your spirit? Know that all of these limitations are known to Christ. He knows what you struggle with, and he loves you. And he rejoices every single day that you get up, you try again, and you try to share his love with the world. Even in an unprecedented year, nothing has stopped us from showing and sharing the love of God. Merry Christmas.